I just come out of the Straits, and that's Llanwyn Island over there, and I'm just following these buoys. You can see the green star behind mine there now, one of the channels for the Carnarvon Bar, and that's just about where I've come out of here. That's Belon Narrows, and you follow them on, and that's just about the green buoy I'm reaching now. It's just about finishing off, and I'll be out in the open water. Just passing the fairway buoy now to the entrance to the Menai Straits. I'm heading down the Llyn Peninsula towards Port Llyn, and it's about westerly wind, about force 2, possibly 3, I don't know. Not the kind of breeze I was hoping to head south with a north wind, but it will do it if it keeps up, but it's maybe dies in the evening, we'll see. This is Bardsey Sound opening up here, and Bardsey Island over there. You can just about see the lighthouse over there. The breeze isn't as strong as I'd like, but I'm hoping it'll just keep up. Well, the breeze is gone, so the engine's on somewhere off the Yall, I think, somewhere like that. It's a long haul down towards the old head of Kinsale. If it doesn't pick up, I might have to change my plans, and I don't like that. But, maybe sit it out for a while and see how the wind will always pick up sometime or other. Oh, the sun has set on the second night, and it's 9:30, and I just heard a whale's breath about maybe a quarter of a mile away, and it's so quiet, and you can hear some seabirds in the distance as well. I saw the back of the whale, but he was too far away, and you never have the camera on, do you? Just coming in towards Castle Townsend, same place as I came in last year in the Almatic, only a bit earlier. It was pitch dark last time. Recognising some of the rocks and so on. That's the Black Rock and the Horse Island behind it. They're just motor sailing past Stag Rocks, just outside of Castlehaven, down on the coast towards Baltimore. I got into Baltimore this morning, and there wasn't enough wind to carry on west, which I'd have liked, past Cape Clear and Mizzen Head. But this is a view looking down towards the lighthouse, in the lifeboat station in Baltimore, and just across the town. To the town quay there. That's Gascoigne Sound and Chirkin Island, and this is Clear Island, and right at the bottom there, the most southern point of Ireland, and just off there would be the Fastnet Rock. I think you might see, I can see it, and Cape Clear. Now we're sailing, motoring towards Mizzen Head. There's no wind, and what there was a little bit was a westerly wind. It was no good to me. And out there, the Fastnet Rock. This is Dunmanus Bay, just opening up here. It's near the point, the other side, the western side of it. And Bantry beyond. My goal is in sight, just about, I think, the top end of Bear Island. Just approaching Piper Sound, which is on the western entrance to Bear Haven, and closing it about a mile away. After 9.5 hours motoring around from Baltimore, it's nice to be here, and it's so quiet, and I'm on one of the visitors mooring here in Lawrence Cove, and look at that background there, if you don't mind looking at me at the same time. And that's Lawrence Cove. The marina is just around the corner. It's better here. They do show an anchorage off the point there, but you'd be in the channel there, and you'd be scared of getting run over. The ferry does run in here, so you're better off out here. Well, I'm holed up in Bear Haven, and there's a bit of a change in the weather now. I think the high pressure's going, and we might get a low pressure, and it might bring a southwest or some kind of wind to blow me back home again. And meanwhile, the supper's been cooking itself there nicely on the alcohol stove. And I've got a book here which is an old book, 1840, 2 years before the mast, and it sounds quite interesting when you think about it. It says housed on the wild sea with wild usages, and I don't think it'll be 2 years before I get home, but you never know in the west of Ireland, you know, with the weather, and I think we'll get a good break sometime. And that's it. The supper must be almost finished by now, so I'm going to go and check that. Just coming past Mizzen Head now, very close by. I wouldn't like to see that corner on a force 10 gale. Just coming through the sound into Crookhaven, a very narrow gap between Alderman's Rock over there and the shore. It's a peaceful morning to get away under sail and hopefully have a little sail across towards Baltimore, maybe further up the coast, I don't know yet. This is just leaving Crookhaven here, and you see the yachts anchored. There's quite a few moorings over there, but you can anchor as well. There's a good holding in mud, although they do say that there's poor holding in some places. It was good for me last night in a force 5 westerly. That's the bit I came through last night, and you see Cape Clear in the background, about I don't know, 10 to 15 miles away. Basking sharks there. He's just sailing into Baltimore now, and get down this starboard buoy here, and I'll be turning off to starboard a bit, and round the corner of Baltimore Harbour. There's a little anchorage over there where Shirkin Island is tucked into the corner there. Running down with a westerly, and that's Galley Head. 10 hand steer and video at the same time. And Seven Heads, which is the next major headland, a few miles down there. past Youghal and heading up northeast, and Dungarvan will be the next port further up there, but well on the way to Waterford to Dunmore East. Here are the kittiwakes just outside of Dunmore East, out of the harbour. They've been here quite a long time. I last came here about 20 years ago, I think, and I was told about them then. That's Hook Head, and just leaving Dunmore East, and once I'm around Hook Head off towards the Salties, and heading for home. And just going through the sound between the Salties now. That's the Great Salty. This one's going over from Fishguard to Rosslare, and it's just fortunately passing behind. Well, I got into Porthinsline after the night at sea, and the forecasted 4:06 to 7 for a time did come in, but it was about 3/4 of an hour before I got in, so I got the work, didn't get anything. At least I'm still not out there anyway. There's the new lifeboat house in the Porthinsline there, and I'll just wait for the front to pass now, and I'll head up for Holyhead. This is when you're glad you're not at sea. It's bad enough at the anchorage here.